Imagine you had a key to the spiritual world, and you could use this key anytime you wanted to go back to Godhead, and when you got back to Godhead, that was the key to get in. And I went over to your house, and I knew you had the key. And I asked you about the key, and I said, what about that key? And you said, oh yeah, that key. I'm not sure where I put it. And I'd think, what? Let's talk about that, because it's an analogy to what Prabhupada is giving us. Prabhupada is giving us the key to going back to Godhead. He's giving us the key to the spiritual world through the process of Krishna consciousness, tailor-made just for us. 16 rounds, 4 principles, do some service, try to help spread Krishna consciousness. So many times Prabhupada said, you go back to Godhead, right? So now, what if we use this example that this is the key? We've all been given a key. And some of us have the key right in front of us all the time thinking, wow, I am so fortunate I have this key. I can't imagine what I've done to have this key. And we're inspired all the time because we've been given a key after millions of lifetimes to go to the spiritual world. And when the time comes that we need the key, we have it. And that key is our inspiration every day in our bhakti. And then we have others who kind of just left the key somewhere. They're not really sure. Well, you have that key? I'm not, yeah, where is it? I'm not really sure where I left it. Which is, of course, what you do to things like $1 pens that you can't find and things that aren't that important. So if we think Prabhupada is giving us the key, then we have to ask ourselves, well, where is the key in your life of priorities? Because if it's low priority, then you're going to find probably a lack of motivation in Krishna consciousness. If it's high priority, then you're always going to be appreciating Krishna consciousness. I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate. I'm not taking advantage, but I'm so fortunate. I'm so fortunate. And that's second verse of Shishastakam. I'm so fortunate. Krishna, you've given me everything I need. I'm so fortunate, but I don't take advantage. Something's wrong with me. So, of course, something's wrong with all of us. We're in the material world. But this is very, very important. If you can always think, Srila Prabhupada has given me this special key, that key I must take care of every day. That's his instructions and the process he's given to me. I must put that on a pedestal. I must worship that key. I must honor those instructions in that process. And if I do that, I'll always remain inspired. And Krishna consciousness will always be the topmost priority in my life.